All right, I'm going to make this fairly quick because the last thing I want to do is talk about that pathetic performance and think about that pathetic performance any more than I have to. Arsenal go to the Allianz Arena, lose 1-0, get knocked out of the quarterfinals, and this may be very reactionary and this may be a bad take. I'm hoping it's a bad take, but our season is over. It's just not, we're not going to win the Premier League. Man City are not going to slip up, and now we're knocked out of the quarterfinals of the Champions League, putting in a pathetic second half performance yet again. That is 2 second half performances where we are just the weaker team. We went into halftime against Bayern Munich looking like the better team. We had the better first half. Bayern Munich were pretty good in the first half, but we were the better team in the first half. We had the better chances. Martinelli was a live wire. We were looking really, really good going into halftime, and you're starting to think to yourself, yeah, we can win this. We can't win this. Absolutely not. We get smashed by Bayern, especially in that second half. We had no chance. We didn't even sniff a goal until they went 1-0 up. We were absolutely horrid. Again, this may be very reactionary because I thought we did have some really good moments in the game. Going to the Allianz Arena, the atmosphere was electric and we still made Bayern work for it. But it's too little too late, man. It's too little too late. And the thing is, just to sum up how we have been performing over the past, let's say, week and a bit, 2 weeks, was that final corner. The final corner, the most important corner of our season. And it is such a pathetic cross from Saka. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. And you just know we're going to get memed left, right, and center. And I'm quite a positive Arsenal fan in general. I'm a quite positive Arsenal fan. I mean, I made a video earlier on in the season telling you why I think Arsenal could win it all. We didn't win anything this season. I don't think we're in the Premier League. Man City are not going to slip up in the next 6 games. They have a very favorable next 6 games. And if anything, we might be slipping up in the next 6 games. We now get knocked out by Bayern Munich, the guys that always knock us out. Yes, Bayern's a good team. Yes, they have some really good players. But we shouldn't have been playing the way we did in that second half, especially. Pathetic performance from the team. That second half performance is just so pathetic because you look at that first half performance and there were so many good signs from the team. Defensively, we looked really good in the first half outside of a couple moments. But the moment that second half started, you could just tell the writing was on the wall already. The moment that second half starts, Goretzka hits the crossbar off a header. That's how they scored off a header. The exact same type of thing. A late run into the box and they score off a header. But to start the second half, Goretzka hits the crossbar of the header. And then I think it's Guerrero hits the post. We were lucky. We were right in our luck. Just like we did against Aston Villa, we couldn't make Bayern pay at all. To save our lives, we couldn't make Bayern pay. This is 2 games in a row now. We can't even score a singular goal. We are again looking blunt up front. This happened earlier on in the season at the end of 2023 when we lost 2-0 to West Ham and we lost 2-1 at Craven Cottage to Fulham. We looked blunt up top. We had no character when we played. We had no effort when we played. And it felt a lot like this again. It felt like we were so nervous. It felt like a lot of these players, when we went to the Allianz Arena, were so nervous at this huge stage. Granted, a lot of them have never played. Most of them have never played at this huge stage. So I give some credit there. Like, I know we're a very inexperienced team, but you could see that we were so inexperienced. You could see that a lot of them just didn't want to make a mistake more than once go win the game. We didn't want to make a mistake. Very, very annoying. And now the thing is, we've slipped up in the Premier League. At least if we could sit top of the Premier League table right now, if we had beaten Aston Villa, we could sit top of the Premier League table and say, you know what, it is what it is. Next season, we're going to have more experience with the Champions League. We can hope we can have a better Champions League performance. But now we sit second in the Premier League. We are hoping Man City slip up and we go out to the Allianz Arena and put in a pathetic performance like that. Lose 1-0. It feels like we should have lost 3-0 in that second half. We had no cutting edge. That second half was really, really dreadful. Yes, Neuer was really good, but we just left a lot to be desired. This is kind of a game where you felt like we didn't want to lose it. We were so scared of losing. Our young, inexperienced team looked more young and more inexperienced than they ever have so far this season. And again, the problem that we're having, same thing as last season, is that around this time, April onwards, this team is starting to show weakness in character, starting to show flaws in their tactical ability. And you thought with the additions of Declan Rice, of Kai Havertz, the more strong personalities, that they're going to firm up the team and make us not so weak mentally and tactically. Doesn't look like it's happening. Again, in April, we slip up against Aston Villa. We now slip up against Bayern. Now we have a 2-day turnaround because we have to go play Wolverhampton Wanderers, a tough team. They could easily steal 3 points off us. And at this rate, I wouldn't blame you if you think Wolves are just going to go beat us, smash us, and capitulate us. end our season once and for all, because right now, I won't lie to you, it feels like our season is over. I can't think about this game any longer before I lose my head. I can't talk about this game any longer before I lose my head. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the game? What did you guys think about the performance? Is our season over? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.